Hey there. Did you know 98% of your DNA was once called junk? Scientists thought it was useless until they discovered it holds the secret switches that control cancer, aging, and even what makes you uniquely human. Today, we're exposing the hidden power of so-called junk DNA in 60 seconds. Back in the 1970s, scientists found only 2% of DNA codes for proteins. The rest was labeled junk, like a dusty attic full of gibberish. But imagine tossing 98% of a computer's code because you didn't understand it. The whole system would crash. You need that junk code to run. Turns out, junk DNA is more like the operating system of your genes. It may not code for proteins, but it sure knows how to control them. For example, scientists have found that certain sections of junk DNA called allele elements are unique to primates. They help regulate the genes that make you, well, you. Other sections called telomeres are found at the ends of chromosomes. They don't code for anything, but protect genes from being lost as you age. And some junk DNA actually turns genes on or off. These enhancers and silencers determine which genes are expressed in which cells. Without them, you wouldn't have fingers instead of fins. But perhaps even cooler, 8% of your genome is made up of ancient viral DNA. That's right. You've got 8% of your DNA to thank for giving you superpowers like this. In 2012, the ENCODE project found that 80% of junk DNA has biochemical functions. Some junk makes RNA, which can then regulate hundreds of diseases. For example, microRNAs are small bits of junk that tell the cell which proteins to make and when to make them. At least 50% of human diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, have microRNA imprints. Even our identical DNA isn't 100% identical. You see, while we inherit half our DNA from each parent, we only inherit certain versions of those genes. That's because during reproduction, our cells shuffle which version of the gene they take. This is epigenetics. Your environment and lifestyle can influence which genes are expressed. And most of those effects are in the junk DNA. So why should you care about junk DNA? Well, it turns out this genetic flotsam and jetsam is a biomedical goldmine. So next time someone calls DNA junk, say, no, it's the dark matter of biology. Now I'd love your take. Should we rename junk DNA? Vote now. Regulatory DNA, dark genome. Keep it junk is catchy. Drop your vote in chat. And if you're fascinated, smash subscribe. We're decoding long non-coding RNAs next week. See you then.